Hello and welcome to Prateek Chess Videos.
Let us definitely see a game between Tal and Zulema in the year 1971. Now the game started with d4, c5, Tal is white, Zulema is black, knight f3, e6, Kaimano defense, d4, c into d4, knight into d4, knight c6, knight c3, queen c7, bishop e3, a6, bishop d3, knight f6. This details the main Khan theory, Sicilian Khan theory, or the main Taiwan theory. And now sword castle, bishop d6, idea is bishop into h2, and after bishop to d6, king to h1, h5, and then f4. Idea is e5, attacking the forking the pieces. h5 idea is to play knight d4 and then attack on the inside. Bishop into h2 isn't after bishop h6, king h1, bishop into h2 isn't such a viable option because of d3, and if bishop into d3, then f into d3, queen into d3, and now e5, shall we trade? Yeah, queen f3, and now it's a better position. So f4, idea is e5, and in the game it was played knight d4. Idea is to take on e3, f4, and also uh, involving the knight in the attack. d5 and h4 can be threats. Now queen to f3, protecting the bishop, involving the queen in defense. h3 can be idea. Knight into e3, queen into e3. Idea is e5, attacking b6. Now queen to b6, pinning, pinning, and now e3 is pinned, so it's very bad situation for the d4 knight, but knight ce2, defending the d4 knight, and c3 can also come, and then the queen can move so that the knight is safe. And now e5, attacking the pawn on d4. Now so after e5, now it was played queen to g3. Idea is to take on g7, e into d4. Now there now we sacrifice a knight, but there are advantages like we are taking the pawn on g7, which is quite good. And after rook to f8, e5, attacking the bishop on d6. Now bishop to e7, and then f5, attacking. Idea is f6 or e6. E into f7 can come, and also after f6 e6, bishop g6 can also come. So in, in, it, so in, short, it's a crushing position. f6, and now knight to f4. Idea is knight to g6 attacking f8 and e7. This is a weak square and also e6 can come and e into f6, and the knight can also get involved into action by knight d5 and then targeting on f6. Knight into h5 can also come, so there are various possibilities. Knight h5 can also get involved in f6, so there are various possibilities what can happen. And after knight to f4, it was played rook to f7 attacking the queen on g7, and now e into f6. It's a queen sacrifice. Idea is that knight to d5 can come with the idea of of getting the rook on the file, and if you take this queen then f into g7, and then this pawn's really good, and the piece coordination with bishop c4, knight into h5, and then the rook and the pawns on f5 and g7, it would be just crushing. Like if rook into g7, f into g7, king f7, it's forced, and now just knight into h5 seems good, but f6 is the best move. Idea is that if bishop into f6, then just knight into h5 attacking the f6 bishop, and if now knight to e7, which is the best move. Now we can just play rook a1, a waiting move. Idea is to take on e7, so it's just a winning position. So that's why after into f6, rook into g7 was not played. Uh, the move played was knight to e5. Now this move's idea is to uh, protect the f7 rook by the knight, so that queen into f7 sacrifices cannot come. So after knight to e5, what should we do? Well, after knight to e5, it was played bishop to c4, attacking f7. If knight into c4, then knight d5 can come, so can queen. Yeah, queen to g8 can come. If see, so after bishop to c4, knight into c4, queen to g8 check, and then after queen to g8 check, bishop to f8, and now knight into h5. Idea is knight to g7, getting the rook on f7. So that's why knight to d6 protecting the rook. Rook a1 check, king d8, and now rook to e7. Idea is to attack the rook, and now rook fe1 can also come. So now queen to b5. Idea is to play queen into f1, and it would be back rank mate. So that's why rook fe1. Rook into f7 can come, so that's the core idea. Now queen to d5, defending the f7 rook. But now knight to f4, attacking the queen. Queen into a2, and then this beautiful move, knight to e6 check. Now it's a brilliant move. Actually, a brilliant move is also e into f6. That's also a brilliant move. So is queen to g3, and then yes, so is bishop to c4, and after bishop to c4, So where were we? Yeah, here it is. Yeah, so now after this amazing move knight to e6 check, here comes queen into e6. Now we had to sacrifice the queen or else it's just mate. After d into e6, rook into f7, knight into f7, queen into f8 check, and it's just totally winning with queen into f7 coming next, and then f into e. It's just totally winning. So after knight e6, queen into e6, f into e6, rook into f6, and then rook to f7. Idea is rook into f8 check, and e7 check is just decisive, and rook into f6 it just too many threats. Queen into f8 check, queen to g5 can come. So it is just totally winning, and we also have a groundbreaking material advantage. So yes, this was the game. Well, let's just save the game. So an amazing game by Tal versus Wudema. This game was played in 1971, and Tal just crushed his opponent with style, like it was really good by a game by Tal. So I hope you like this video. Don't forget to click the subscribe button and the bell icon. Thank you.